Hello, how are you? I'm just gonna find you here to see if I'm in frame. Come on, find me, find me. I know it says I'm live. Yes, it does. I just love it. I'm jiggling up there. You gotta bear with. Just let me find it. Come on. Oy, oy, oy. Back and forth. I hate this going back and forth on the Facebook thing. It's a pain in the derriere. There I am. Yay. Found me. Yay. Sure. So how is everybody today? Is everybody doing okay? Oh, it has been a crazy day. Let me tell you. We've been working on the yard and it's like little by little we get it all done. There we go. I was like, why can't I do that? Okay, so we got that all done. Yay. Okay, here we go. So this is a pop-on. Needless to say, let me shrink down a little bit here because my face is half cut off right now. So hi, this is Carolynne from NonnasNuttykrafts. There we are. I have my camera on the side here. That's why it's closer because I don't have my computer hooked up. But I wanted to show you something I'm working on for a customer. So I thought I'd do it with you guys. All right. So I'm going to zap out of the picture and show you my table with all the goodies and stuff on it. All right. So here we go. Okay, I got because I have you guys turned all the way around this time. Let me move you just slightly this way. There we go. Hopefully that'll work. So I have a delay reaction on things, so bear with. I might paint on my table because I was painting. So for the month of June, my lady in the nursing home, we're doing her decorations in bees. So one thing I found this beehive at the at-home store, and it was on sale from their Easter stuff. So I took it apart as far as they had some bees on it, which were falling apart and everything. It has, you know, let me angle you up just a little bit so you could see better. It has, you know, a tie thing up here, as far as that goes. Everything was basically the same. I added the bow. I put some bees on here. These are actually stickers that came from Michael's. It was a sticker thing of a bunch of them. And this is going to sit over like in her window at her place. So I thought this was really kind of cute. A little bit. I liked it so much I wanted one for me, but of course this was the only one they had, you know, at the time. And like I said, it was in the clearance with all the Easter stuff. So I thought this was really kind of cute. So let me put that off to the side. Now I had done a live showing you guys how I took the eggs and I wrapped it in the cord to make like little beehive ornaments. And again, this is like a 3D sticker, you know, I put on. I had bees, I had some other bees, other stickers and stuff. And I made a bunch of these for her tree. And I thought these were kind of cute. So that's the other project. Now the project we're working on today is this. So I have a beehive. I had to come up with a topper for her tree. And I couldn't think of what to do. So a friend of mine sent me this. She goes, oh, I have the perfect, you know, beehive picture. So I had my styrofoam. I don't know which way the space is in here, like this. I printed this out, put it on top. I took a pen, just enough to score it, right? And then I took a knife, of course, and I cut it out. Now I'll post pictures to show you like how I had it, you know, and it will be in the comments because I did this outside, and this is very noisy, and you really don't want to hear me trying to saw, you know, styrofoam. Now it's hard to get it rounded. I'm not sure how this is going to work overall to the indentations on it. I mean, it looks good on paper. It does look okay here, but once we start it, it may not be as indentated as I want it to be, or thinking it could be, and it may come out more like oval, which is okay as well. All right, so I'm going to put that somewhere because my fan's on. If you hear it ticking, that's my fan. So the cord I got at where did I get it? It's either Hobby Lobby or Michael's, I forgot which. And these are my little, oh, Michael's. I left the tag on there. It's right there. So I got it at Michael's. You can use whatever thickness you want. I kind of want to keep this. This is the same cord that I used to make the little beehive ornaments. So I thought it would be, you know, kind of cool to do it, keep it all in the same, you know, thickness, so to speak. So we're going to see how this goes. I take the edge here just so that it doesn't start fraying. Got my glue gun going, got extra glue sticks. So we'll see how this goes, y'all. How come I can't see any comments? That was the whole purpose of having this. There we go. Hello. I know it's almost Friday. Yes. Tomorrow we're having our fence put up. Yay. Of course, bearing all anything that goes wrong with that. So we'll see. So welcome, welcome everybody. Like, share, and follow. Oh, God, now I can't get the tape off. It's going to stick to me. Good God. Move my trash can closer. You can tell I put this on pretty thick because I didn't want it to unravel or come off. There we go. All right, we got happy fingers. I know I've talked about these in the past. This is a pack of 4 different little happy fingers that you can get. I got them on Amazon. They were pretty inexpensive. I've had them for a couple years. There's 3 fingers you get per thing. This one's really only for like a pinky, but to me they're better. I got the ones from Dollar Tree, oops, as well. I have 2 types in here. So these are the ones from Dollar Tree, and see, they don't fit. I mean, they'll fit on these fingers, but not the thumb. And then I have bought some other ones. These blue ones I bought down at Joann Fabrics. And again, the same thing. None of them fit the thumb. And, you know, it's kind of hard when your thumb doesn't fit. So I keep these for, like, you know, my grandkids if they come and they need happy fingers. We use it for them. Oh, I got to put that. And these are kind of ones that are a little bit tight. And these I like long. They have a little ribbing on it. I think you could see the ribbing on it. And I don't know if you can really. And which is good. So it gives it a little bit of a grip, you know, to them. All right, so let's have at it. So we're just going to wrap this around and around. Now the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and you can put felt on the bottom or a piece of foam core, and I'll do that later. Why? Because all my felt's on the other side of the desk and I forgot to get it. That's why. So we're going to start just by putting this here. Let's get this. The first row, I like to put a lot of glue just to make sure it holds in place. I should have happy fingers on my other fingers too. I don't know, I always put it on these and then I use the 3rd finger and, you know, I don't have anything on there. I mean, go figure. Right? All right, so let's just start going. This is going to be so exciting for you all. I just hope it works. I hope I get the indentations the way I would like it, but like I said, if it doesn't happen the way I think it's gonna, you know how your brain does one thing, but then it turns out to be another. Now I'm making sure when I do this, this is really close to the bottom, so it almost not to say overlaps, but really even. So when I put the piece of felt or foam core on it, it's going to be smack up against the rope. Don't stick your finger there when it's hot glue though, because I just did that. Oh. And now we're going to bring it up and over. And just push it tight. Do you know what it is? I use the glue gun with my right hand, and I feel I can't trigger when I have this on. Isn't that weird? Silly, but true. So how is everybody today? Hello, my friend. Yes, I am live. I decided to do this on a live with everybody because I was making it, and I said, why not? My cord stuck. There we go. I'm praying this works. My next thing and last thing, I've already made her 2 bee wreaths. I've made all her, you know, her ornaments. I have to do her garland. A bee garland. And of course, again, what I have in my brain, my design, I'm hoping is going to play out when I make it. So I was going to do that with you guys. Maybe tomorrow, while they're putting up the fence, if all goes well. Let's unravel this a couple of times. There we go. I think I need another glue stick already. Oops. I hate it when things fall. Listen, you can't take me into a china cabinet. God, Lord, no. I'm that bull in the china cabinet. Did you ever see the movie Fernando? I think it's a Disney movie. Oh, that's hot glue. Fernando, and they literally, he's a bull, and literally that reference to the bull in the china cabinet, and he goes in and he's making a mess in the china cabinet in the store. I said, yeah, that's me. So round and round she goes. Now, as you go up, you may not have to put as much glue. You know, along in here, you can dab it in places and it will hold it. But I'm choosing to put a lot of glue just to hold it in place. And I'm praying my dogs will not bark because I have the door open. And they were just up here playing a few minutes ago. Puppy and Sky going crazy. All right. So this is tedious in a way, but fun in another. So guys, I've been learning sublimation. And you know, when you're sitting, not sitting, but you're doing a class, and you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then when you actually start creating, today I just was mocking up and creating some things just for the heck of it. Oh, it is going in. Yay. Here's my indentation spot. So that's a good thing. Trying to keep it a little bit even. It's going to be a little funky. You see up here, you know, this is where I go up on the side. And then we can decorate this however we want. I may stop and get some foam. Ooh. Big old glue string. I don't know where it is. Woo! That's a big one. Oh, get off of me. Get off of me. Get some foam stuff so you can see. Make a little beehive entrance. Oh, it is working. Yay. I don't know if you could see. See how it's indenting. Like right in here. Just a little bit. That's all that it is. It's not like it's going to be cut in half. I just hope I have enough cord. Yeesh. Better have enough cord. Making all those eggs. I think I figured out I can make, with one thing of these cords, those eggs that I had made, I think I came out like 12 or 15 of them. Now, of course, based on the size of the eggs you want to use. And the same with this, depending how big you want to make this. She has a small, it's a pencil tree, but it's small as far as diameter goes and stuff. See, that side didn't dent in as much, but that's okay. So I can't have like a huge topper on there. So that's why I thought, I kept trying to think, oh, I'd make a bee and everything. And then I came up with the beehive, since I'm doing all these beehive ornaments and everything. And I thought, well, hello, that's a no-brainer. Then it was like trying to figure out how I wanted to make it. And this was one way I thought I'd make a beehive. Y'all may know how this is done in the long run and stuff, but, and you can do whatever. I think my foam here is 1.5 inches thick. Oh, 2 inches. It's 2 inches thick, so, oh, they're running up and down the hall. It's a little bit indented on this side. But it's a beehive. It's not perfect. I don't think there's any perfect beehive out there in the real world. I really hope I have enough cord. I really do. Because otherwise, I make a trip to the store. Round and round she goes. So what is everybody doing today? Oops. Oh, oh, I just zapped me out of Facebook. Come back. Come back, Carolynne. There we go. I don't know what time it is with everybody. I didn't put out any type of notification for this, but I just figured I gotta get it done. So why not do it with you guys? There's another indent on that side. I think everybody's sleeping. It's Friday and people are maybe want to go take a nice vacation day. Oh, no, today's Thursday. My bad. Almost Friday. Almost. Oops. Now see, I dumped it all over, so now it's going to get all tangled on me now. Yeesh. Yeesh. That little thing sticking up. It's coming out pretty cool. I think it's coming out pretty cool. Oh my gosh. We'll work it to there and see what happens between now and then. All right. Yeah, it's I don't know if you can really see. So it comes in and it's out and it's coming in again a little bit here to give that effect that I'm looking for. So you probably could cut it more in, you know, the little grooves, but I just want it, it's, you know, more subtle. It's not so dramatic. If that makes sense. But you could do it however you want. Should be trying to finish up work. Girl, there's never a day that you can't finish up work. There's never enough time in a day, I guess you should say. We, today my husband went and mowed the back part of the backyard. And then I came out and trimmed the 3 bushes back and then cleaned out our pond, which you got to do every so often. So did that, so that's all done. And little by little, now we got to do the 2 tiers out front where the gardens are, the flowers, and weed that. So little by little, we used to do where it had to be done like all within days, so that you had weeks and months off where you didn't have to do it again. Hello, Miss Shirley, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Where are you from, Virginia? There we go. All right, so this one's going to be indentated. Indentated? That's good English, Carolyn. Indented. So it's coming out, it's almost like steps in a way. A little bit of ripples. Ripples in the water. Oh, you're welcome. This is just a simple little thing since I got to make a beehive. Ouch. It's hot glue again. Tree topper. I couldn't find anything I really liked that would fit. And like I said, since I have all these beehives and everything, we're going so much to the bee theme, I thought I'd make a beehive. The top of the tree. So here we are. Beehiving away. Oh, I need another glue stick. This does take a lot of glue. This is one thing you can't use a glue pot. Well, you can't really use a glue pot for this. King George. So that's got to be, is that west? Maybe southwest of where I am. I'm in Springfield. I don't know all the towns in this place. Ouch, gosh. Glue is hot, y'all. You can, mine is a hot glue gun. You can use probably a low temp if you want to. Where'd my comments go? There we go. There we go. Almost to the top. Yay. I really didn't think I'd have enough, I was almost going to say thread, cord to do it. But it looks like I will have made it. I say what it looks like. So guys, like, follow, share. Love to have you all. I'm almost close to 6,000 people on Facebook. And I'd like to hit that number. And then we got some cool giveaways. I've been stacking up on my giveaways. And let me tell you, it's not a gift card. All right? Because sometimes I'll do gift cards and stuff. But it's not. All right, so come around. Oh. It's going to be fun doing the top here. Huh. Just thought about that. That's going to be fun. pulled off my finger. I was trying to get some of the glue. What's so nice about these little gelatin fingers is that the glue, of course, doesn't stick to it, which is nice. Unravel that somewhat, may. You guys are quiet tonight. Quiet. Everybody's quiet. An hour. So are you southwest or west of me? I'm really not familiar where King George is. Or maybe north of me. All right. So now here we go. This is the top. Now you could make this into an ornament if you want to, or put a string in it, you know, because you can use this as something that stands later in some other time if she doesn't want this as a tree topper, because it will stand by itself. This is where I really like to make sure it's pressed down good. Since it's on the top, you know, I always hate when you buy something and it like unravels on you, you know, like. Because it's not done good like we crafters do. Dry glue. Could have left it. You wouldn't see it, but still that bugs me. Now you could try this if you wanted to with using foam, like circles, you know, if you want to call it that, or balls, and cut it down in some shape, way, or form. That it would work for you as well. Something that you can make into an oval that would work as a beehive. All right, I filled that whole thing with glue. So Miss Gia, let me know she's up here. Always try to tuck it in. Now, if I see little frays, I don't really stick out any glue. I just use the tip and I just kind of, Gia, just to glue it down. So see, it's, hey, this is what happens when I leave my door open. Right. So look, we have a beehive. And I have extra cord left over. Now I want to make sure it's here, so I'll put a little dab of glue, and I'll just go ahead and use my tip of my gun just to kind of mat it down. Make sure it stays, because I would hate it if it would start fraying. Look at a little beehive. Woo. And you can see the indentations. I mean, I can run my finger up there. I don't know if you can see when I do it. Let's see, I got delay reaction here. Yeah, you could see it on the camera. You could see the indentations up here. So that came out pretty good. Same on this side, it goes up and down. So, hey, I'm pretty happy with that. Better than I thought it would turn out. I take out some of these things that are sticking out. That drives me crazy. All right. So let's get some bees. Let me reach down into the treasure chest down here. Now, you could go to Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree sells these like woods. Now, I've used all the bees already. So this is like the ladybug. This looks like a moth, and they had some that were bees, but I had already used them. And you can just paint them, you know, and they're pretty good. And I've used these sticking on things as well. But I have these bees. These I got from Hobby Lobby. Now the antennas were longer, so I've already cut the antennas down on these so that they were a little shorter, because I don't even know if bees have antennas, do they? I don't even know if they do. So we're going to start, I think 3 bees would be good. Gia. Oops. So hold that. I am going to try to sneak by the camera here. I am going to shift it just a hair. It's going to get a little wonky for you guys. Hold on. Oops, that was really wonky. Whoa, that was really wonky. I'm getting my foam stuff. Where are you in? Of course, you're in here. Okay. Got some foam. We got some felt. Okay, I'm coming back through, you guys. So hopefully, if I move this bag here, maybe that might help. Hold on, it's gonna shake. Oop. I don't know what that was. Oh, my easy bow maker. Okay. So I'm gonna first let's put a bottom on this. I could use brown. I don't have to use black, but I'm thinking Beehive is black and yellow. Move this out of the way. Okay. Well, nice to meet you, my friend. All right. So let's just cut this. And it's going to be a little trimming on this side. So that should work. Perfect. And then I'll trim the corners so that they're more rounded and stuff. And if I have to trim up any length of this, sorry, I got out of frame there. Let me move you this way. My bad, I just realized the camera. Hello, Miss B. That's better. Actually, move you even more. There we go. I can trim the corners once I get it glued. So let's glue around the outside. And squiggle scrabble in the middle. And then we can glue whatever edges we need to glue. Okay. Then we just trim that. Trim that one. Trim this one. Trim that. A little bit there. All right, so see, I need to come out a little bit more with the glue on the edge here. I should put my happy fingers back on. Here's my other one. Because this will hurt. That will hurt. So what I do in going back over this, just peeling a little bit of that glue off there because I got too much, is I'll run my finger down like this and see how I can peel it back a little bit, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to run just press really lightly underneath on my glue gun trigger and just run it by so that won't happen. Oops. There we go. Took the finger with me. Let's see how good I am here. This is pretty good. It's just a little spot right here. I think we're back to the beginning. Yep. So see, that's our bottom. And it stands. Yay. All right. So now I could use felt. Maybe I'll just stick with using felt since I use a felt on the bottom to make a door, if you want to call it that. Now, if you have something oval, good idea. I got to decide how big I want this door to be. If I just want it something that big, or if I want to make it taller. How big of a door? I think half of this is good. I think just taking it and making it like that. So we'll cut this in half. And I think with that, just making a semi-arch. And this is going to be, or is this one a little bit thinner? This one's a little bit thinner. I guess I didn't cut it quite in half. So here we go, freehanding. Let me switch to sharper scissors. See how good this comes out. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad, y'all. Pretty happy with that. Look at that. It's pretty good. If I do say so myself. All right, so let's just put some glue on that baby. Oops, I'm gonna glue my nail in there. That wouldn't be good. Oh, come on. Oh, it's hot. Pick and choose which side you want. I kind of like this side. I don't know why. Just think I do. Put a little doorway. Our doorway for the bees. Cute. Oh. Now I have 3 bees. I can make a bee like on here. Maybe one flying down. I'll make this one flying down on this side. Wait, they're gonna fly into the beehive. Let's have that guy flying like that. There we go. Something like that. One up, one down. It's like going this way, that way, this way. All right. So let's glue this baby on. I'm going to put this one a little bit more on the black. Like he's really getting ready to go in there. So we get our bees. Now the back part of this is going to be up against the wall and you're not going to see it. So that's why I'm not so worried about putting that much decorations on it. I think what we can do though, since I made that bow, we can do that bow. If I can reach my ribbon here, hold on. We have this ribbon. Come on, plaid ribbon. Oh my gosh. Is it this one? No, where's my checker? we had this one, not these. I bet you it fell behind. So let's make a bow. Hold on, y'all. It should be right here. I have all my bee ribbon in there. We can do whatever we want. Did I knock over my light? Maybe one might be enough. Maybe we can add the stripes in. Ew, that might be cool. I like the stripes. So let's get our easy bow maker. And let's make a bow. We're going to put the stripe one on the bottom. Let's move the felt out of here since we're done with that. And this is not going to be one with long tails hanging down. Okay, because we don't want that. Now, because I'm sitting, I'm going to be, what I'm going to take here is corn skewers. Oops, not that one. And I'm probably going to use maybe 2 of them together just to make it a little thicker. And I'm going to stick them through here. We'll do that at the end after I make the bow. Let's make the bow first. So this is going to be like a little bit of a funky bow. Let's see how big I made these loops. I think we went about 4 inches on this, yeah. So my tail here is going to be 4 inches. Since this is going on the top, I want the bow to be where you can see the bow. If I made it smaller, then it's not going to be so substantial for being on top of the tree. Come here, ribbon. So we're going to cut this at 4. You can cut this at the end if you want to. I like to sometimes, I go both ways. Sometimes I like to cut it as I go. And sometimes I'll wait to the end and cut it. And that what I'm doing is what they call dovetailing. So you take your ribbon, fold it in half. You can either cut it this way or you can cut it going up. It's either way. And it makes a V. So we're going to put this one the opposite. So we have 1 loop on this side and 2 tails. So we're going to flip it and do it the opposite way now. So this side will have 2 tails, and this side will have the loop. And again, 4 inches. And we'll dovetail it. Sometimes I'll just pull it out. If it's too small to do it in there, I'll just pull it out. And I'll cut it. And then stick it back in the box. And these we're going to spread like this. Okay. I love this ribbon. It's really pretty. It's white and there's beehives, not beehives, honeycombs in there. I don't know if you can see the honeycombs in there. Just, it's really light because it's on the white. You can see the yellow. And those are little honeycombs. Now, if you're wondering, I got this ribbon from Hard Working Mom, this bee ribbon, and I got this ribbon from Sims, but you can check Hard Working Mom as well. So now we have 2 tails in a loop on one side, then 2 tails in a loop, and I'm going to do the same thing again, but this time I'm going to bring it in about 3 inches. So it's like 3 inches my tail, and the same with my loop will be 3 inches. Sorry for the dogs. It's like having kids in your house. When you want it to be quiet, they will not be quiet. When you don't care if they're making noise, it's always quiet. Always the opposite. Opposite, opposite, opposite. Okay, so we're going to do it opposite again. We have 2 tails in a loop, so we're going to flip it and do the other way. And what's nice about these bees, you don't have to worry who's going up or down or in or out, because it doesn't matter on these bees, which is what is a blessing. Thank you. You know what's funny is that because I'm watching a recording, I tell them live, but I don't know how many people are watching. But that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't matter. It's all about just having fun. All right. So that's going to be the bow. Tied up. Since this is going to be on the top of this, I don't really need to worry about it being on, oop, that's brown. Zip tying it for me. And let's see, I got yellow in here. These are my scraps. I always keep my scraps because I just don't need, I don't need it to be really big as far as on this particular one. Where's my other end? Because it's just a little branch that it's going to attach to. Oh, as I knock everything else down. Well, not a branch, it's going on top of here. So let's just spread things out. Oops. So we have our tails and our loops. So this one, it's this one. It's too long. A little snippy do. Do you know how many times you can fluff a bow during a day? We should count one time, because I will be here all day rearranging my bows a half a dozen times, I swear. All right. So where's my other piece of my pipe cleaner? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. All right, so I'll pinch it right here, and I'll just pinch it tight and let the bow twist it. And that's all I need to do. We'll fluff it up when I stick it back up on here. And then I'll cut it off. I'm actually going to be gluing the bow pretty much on the top of this. So it's not like because there's so much glue in here, I don't think I'll be able to really stick the pipe cleaner in here. So this bow is going to be more, I have the pipe cleaner, I can use it just a little bit if I want to help angle the bow up, or if I want it to be lying more flat. So I have that pipe cleaner right there, and I'm going to use it to my advantage and just angle the bow so you see more of the bow going this way and hanging down this way. So let me glue it first. And to help that stay in place, if I'm afraid that might fall off, you have what you call floral pins. Now you can cut these down if you need to. I squeeze them a little bit tighter, and I can use that to go around this to help keep it in place. And usually what I do with that is I just stick this, run this down here like this, so I get some glue on it, set my bow, And then push this baby down through the glue. And once I get through that, come here, don't go anywhere yet. Bend that up and around. I need a pair of pliers just to push it down. And then that little piece I can bend up and around it. Did I get it down enough? And I'll glue as well. So let's fix the bow up. Since I squished it all down. And bring my tails around here. I'm holding my finger in here just because I want to keep it on an angle that I want it to be on. More up. And then what I'm going to do is take some glue, go underneath here, and that way I can help glue my bow in place, ouch, without sticking the glue on your finger. God, that hurt. Happy fingers, Carolyn, you have them. Use them. And then I can just bend my ribbon and my loops to the way I want them to go. Ow, that really hurt, guys. The glue is hot. And see, these don't have to hang down straight. The old saying, you can bend your fingers, but you can also kind of crimp it if you want it to give it a little bit more of a wave. Just kind of crimp it up or something if you want to. I'm just going to bend it up like that a little bit. And I think that's going to be our beehive. Look how cute. I'm going to see my bee a little bit more. And see, my bow isn't going anywhere. See, it's not shaking or anything. It's glued in there, baby. So that came out cute. What do you guys think? Thank you, Miss Janet. Thank you for the sprinkles. So that's our beehive. Now you can put more detail on it if you want to add some bees on the side and stuff. I could add some more bees maybe on the side. That might be good. I got some more bees. I think I told you I got these bees from Hobby Lobby. I like them. They have, he lost his antenna. They have feathers as wings. His antenna's in there, but I don't want to mess with that now. So maybe we can stick a couple of bees just a little bit. Like on the side. I don't want to stick right up in the bow because you won't be able to see the antennas. So let's stick one on the side, like halfway in between. So we have some bees on the side. Stick this one up here maybe. Ouch. Glue, 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 glue. I think that came out cute. Hope she likes it. Now, even though I've just done the bow, still have to stick my things in. It won't be as hard to really stick them in because there's no glue on the bottom here as compared to on the top when I was trying to stick the floral pin in. A lot of glue. So on this one, sometimes what I'll do, I have these corn skewers and I will take that because these being as wood and as thin as they are can sometimes break on you. So I'm going to find the middle and I'm just going to go slightly off the middle. And I'm going to make 2 holes pretty close to each other. Take the pointy end of this, stick it in 1 hole. And actually I might be able to use this one as we just cut it. Because again, these don't need to be so long. And since I made the hole already, let's see where the hole is. Here it is. Okay. Go through the hole. Oh my gosh, seriously? Glue back on there again. There we go. And these are only, I'm only using these for just to give me something, because when I tie it onto her tree top, this will go behind probably the tree top part, and the green will be in front, so it gives me something to hold it onto. That's all that these are for. It's not like I'm pushing it into something to secure it, but you could make this a, this would be actually cute as a wreath attachment, actually. Without the skewy things, you can do it from behind and put wire in there. But I think that's our bee topper. I think it came out kind of cute. What do you guys think? Show me some love. Thank you for the hearts. All right, you guys, so that's our bee topper. I showed you some little bee ornaments that is going along with this, some different bees. These I got from Michael's, these bees, and these bees came from Hobby Lobby. But different bees, doesn't matter. So we have 2 different styles there. And then of course, we have the big one of them all. So we got 3 different types of beehives here. And there we go. So I think I'm done, except for doing her garland. That's the only thing I have to do now is her garland. And then everything is done for June. And then I got to work on her 4th of July stuff. Oh my gosh, crazy. All right, you guys. So let me see if I can do this and how good this is going to be, because it's going to be delay reaction. And I'm probably just going to have to hold it. There we go. So I want to say thanks for coming to NonnasNuttykrafts, and have a beautiful day. Take care, y'all.